Ladies, listen carefully. I got an answer to a lot of your questions, especially those who keep asking why can't they get with a good man. It's a serious, serious thing. And this is a true story. I don't remember when I saw this video. I'll probably say like about 3 months ago, or roughly, right? And the story takes, I don't remember, takes place at a gas station where there was this man, and he sold marijuana, right? And he was standing in front of a gas station, and you can look it up for yourself. This is a real story if you look up the details. I don't remember the name of these people. There was a woman walking by, and because he was selling marijuana, he leaned over and said to her, "I got good smoke," right? Which anybody who ever bought Mary J know that that's like code word for "I got Mary J," right? Maybe he intend to holler at her. I don't know. I don't know his intentions. But that's all he said, right? And the girl walked away. He didn't say anything else to mind his business. But her boyfriend came out of the car. Some big dude, black dude. And he came out and was like, "Yo, you trying to talk to my girl?" And the guy comments and said, yo, no, I'm just selling Mary J. And I try to see if she wanted to buy Mary J. That's it, right? And the guy was like, pull out a gun. And the guy was like, yo, come down. I'm just selling Mary J. You know what I mean? And the guy was upset, like, "Oh, you trying to talk to my girl," and deleted him. And what you can see in the video, the guy has so much anger and deleted him right there, and then popped him a few more times on the ground, right? And I'm speaking as a good man myself, right? And a lot of you ladies are unaware when you invite demonic spirits around you, you block angels from coming close to you. When you invite, like the movie Sinners, when you invite them to your house, that's when the devil come to play. So a lot of you ladies, especially in the black community, growing up young, you fantasize and make it look like a beautiful thing to invite these thugs, this roughneck, because like, oh, what your girlfriend's hype you up and say, "Oh, this is a real man, this is a thug, you have a gangster." I heard a lot even UK like bad man or bad boys or whatever you want to call them. People who are violent, extremely violent. And a productive man now, going about his life, he sees that. He's not going to want to be around that. Not saying he can't fight, not saying he's a coward. He's not going to be around that. When he sees that on you, he sees your baby daddies, your ex-boyfriends that's jealous and want to be with you, or he saw the guys that you hang around that smash and want to holler at you, that's going to try to play with him. And since he don't want that energy around him, he's not going to deal with you. He's like, yo, when he take one look at you and see what you're about, the face tattoos and all that stuff, that's what it's saying to men, that this woman has a bunch of like crash outs around her, and I don't want that energy around me, right? And a lot of ladies say their past doesn't matter, but a lot of ladies have ex-boyfriends who they know is extremely jealous and extremely violent, or used to be a gangbanger. And these men you invite into your life, they have no direction. They're not going anywhere in life. They were gangbangers and nickel dime sellers. Like, you know what I mean? They had no future, right? But you invited them into your life because you were told that was the sexy thing, that they were the sexy man. They were aggressive, their muscles, their tattoos, whatever, right? And this is a perfect example. Look at Sierra, right? Everybody keeps saying about Sierra Pryor. Sierra, for a long time, blocked her blessings. If you look at her dating record, because this is why women past matters. You look at her dating record, she dived deeper into men who do not offer any value, right? She went from Bow Wow to 50, to this guy, like, you know what I mean? And after she got pregnant by Future, then, you waited until the well run dry. And Sierra lucked out. But most of you women won't, when it's time, you won't have the resume of Sierra, where you already have multi-millions of fame, or the reputation of being this classy woman, or the image of it. I'm not saying your body, I'm saying like the image of Sierra was out there. Sierra didn't have the image of a Little Kim or Nicki Minaj. No offense to Nicki Minaj and Little Kim, but Nicki Minaj and Little Kim gave on Cardi B to give off street image, gang image, danger, right? So these corporate guys are automatically going to just say, no. I want to live in a conservative suburban neighborhood with children and white picket fence. Even the mafias, even the bad men, the more real dons, I'm like, yo, I don't want to be around them because at any time, any moment, somebody could crash out. And when we call crash out, we mean people, especially when you sleep with and lay with men who has nothing going on to them. The only way they can feel powerful or feel successful as a man is by crash out value, right? I had a boss that once told me, people without power look for every opportunity to exercise it, right? Meaning that someone who don't have power over their entire life, but somebody who can't control what's going on in their lives, they look for every opportunity to oppress another person. I'll give you a good example, right? Look at the cashier became a supervisor at McDonald's or wherever fast restaurant is, right? Wendy's, whatever, right? And the moment we all have, especially when it comes to a female boss, the moment they gain a little bit of power, they start acting up. They start be like, oh, no. You was 5 minutes late, and yo, you better watch yourself. Like, start going off on you, right? So the same thing where we always call in the hood, when a guy first got his gun. When he first got a first gun, you start confronting people trying to show he's gangster. Yo, what you say, son? Because you know he got the gun in him, or you know he's got his people around him, right? Somebody who is moving with purpose don't need to have to wait till 10 guys are around him to start acting tough, or wait till you know that he has his gun in him, because it's also a double-edged sword, because it shows you that that's not your character. You're not in your masculinity. You're losing control over your life, and you're waiting for the opportunity to regain that control. But you say something like, and these are the type of guys these women lay with, they sleep with, they invite into their house, as the movie centers go. And, once you do that, it destroys you. The devil comes to play. The scene in the Sinners that most exemplify it, the most, I'm sorry to say about it, is the Asian lovers, right? No Asian people don't be coming here. It's not about you, right? It's the Asian lovers where the wife crashes out, right? She knows that her husband, the guy that she loves, is gone, and this is a demonic spirit. But she was hell-bent to invite that spirit into their lives. And that's how young girls are. You give them everyone in the world. You don't stay with that guy. That guy's not no good for you. Stay away from him. But you're hell-bent in inviting him. And when you do, you brought the entire house down. Right? You ended it all. You did what you're not supposed to do. Right? And these women, when you're in the hood, you got to have militancy. You got to envision yourself where you want to be and not be succumbed by the fruits of hell. I remember there was like a story that, I don't remember what it is, but I don't know if it's an anime or whatever, but it says that you can be in hell forever, but you cement yourself the moment you eat the fruit. Do not, I don't know, I think it's mint. Just don't eat the fruit, right? In hell. They're like, don't bite the apple, right? Don't bite the apple. And the devil will tempt you, and you can seem like you've been there for 100 years, but in hell, you've been there for like 2 minutes. You know what I mean? Just don't eat the apple. You're already gone. Don't make the temptation fool you or rule you. And the moment you bite the apple, you lose out. And God, oh, that's so beautiful for me to say. The moment you eat the fruit, you lose out on the blessing that God is offering you, right? And it takes you to fall out of the grace of Eden to realize you were blessed in the first place. You know what I mean? Like, there's so much blessings attached to a young woman. Purity, virginity, right? And the moment you succumb to the wildlife, succumb to these, because these girls, young girls and mothers or boys or whoever's around you that's telling you, yeah, me so thuggish, and always a bad man, is a gunman, and who planted in your head, they're also demonic spirits, right? They're also there to sway you off your path. You know what I mean? They're also there to mess with you. Next thing you know, you turn out to be that girl that got pregnant for the first time she lay with a man, and then you get to see his true nature, right? I saw a video when a guy said it's always the guys who are most toxic, or the guys who always have girlfriends. The guys with 6 baby mamas, the guy who beats girls, those guys always have a woman, right? And they're predators and you're a prey, right? The guy who meant good for you is right there, but the voices around you will stray you. You know what I mean? I heard a saying that says the best medicine are bitter, right? The guy who tell you things that you need to hear is always going to seem like he's trying to control. What you mean is like you don't remember growing up and then looking back at things that you should have done, but you regret not doing it, even though your parents told you to do it. Like eat your vegetables, exercise, go to school, study, do your homework. Like, you know what I mean? If you did not do it because it's so annoying, it ends up, you know what I mean, put you in a bad place. But if you listen to those who tell you like, eat as much candy as you want, girl, drink up, turn up, you tend to figure out that it's they're the devils that's trying to call out to you to invite to come into your house. You gotta have discernment, and that's why it's good to have some kind of structure. Either when a woman she's going to church, or she have a father in her life to like stop her, right? Somebody who you respect and have as a elder. Anyway, I'm about to head to the gym, get this workout going, because the best medicines are bitter. And I'm about to turn up in this gym right now. See you later.